Hello everyone, this is Captain Schultz, and we're going to be doing some SnowRunner today. I've just been getting into this game. It's pretty decent. I've already played it a little bit. Got through most of the other areas in Michigan, USA. And I'm really working towards going through the Dyson Diesel line of quests. And to get to any of these, we need to do Lumber Mill Revival, which means you have to pick up a trailer from here and get through there, and also deliver more resources. But I'm going to take a bit more of a roundabout way, because I've noticed this path down here is just awful, and this path not any better. Tell by that. Anyways, we can get started by picking up a trailer over here. Just going to plot a bit of a course so I know where I'm going to get that trailer, and we'll be on our way. In the wrong truck. Wrong truck. Sorry about that, I had to change some settings around, but we're back and on the way. Recently I've been getting pretty into this game. I played it when it first came out a little bit. It didn't really suck me in all that much, but all of a sudden I decided just to kind of re-download it, see where it's at, especially since the new DLC just came out. Might as well get to work on doing something with it, I thought. So that's how we got here. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a huge amount about, cars and trucks and all that nonsense. But I do enjoy this. Just the aspects of the gameplay mainly. Nice and relaxing, just kind of make your own paths. You got the quest to follow, obviously, but mostly you kind of get there on your own. You can go whichever way you want. Some ways are obviously better than others, like that road over there. No. Awful. Don't even try it. So I discovered this little route where you just destroy this poor fence. I haven't played Mud Runner or Spin Tires. I've seen Spin Tires, never played it though. Always seemed interesting, but I just never played them back then. For some reason though, I was compelled to get this one, and I do not regret it. Especially nice to just put on nice music in the background and just mindlessly drive on. That's how I've gotten this far already. Which I might do in this video a little bit, if there's just long patches of nothing other than driving. Because this area there's not much work to be done. Since I've played a bit here already and built all up the basic infrastructure. So not much really needs to be done other than these quests in far off territories where there's no garages or anything to help you with. So I'm wondering if I can attach this trailer and just get rid of the cargo, or if I'm gonna have to like flip it over and just dump out all the cargo. Ah, there we go. Poof, poof, poof. Okay, easy as that. I mean, we just gotta go the same way out and follow this long, windy road to this warehouse. And we'll get the final stuff. I was actually lucky to get this truck since it's in the Alaska area. You don't actually need a quest to really get it, you just got it close enough to it. Which in a way feels kind of cheap. If you can just kind of get up close to the vehicle, switch to it, and then just bring it back to your base. But I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. And the highway trucks are just not good. Not good at all. In the short time I've been using this, it's got around, helped me in Alaska a bit. Get some infrastructure done there. I realize I need to be a higher level for that area because I can't quite get like chain tires. And all terrains and off-road only get you so far on ice and deep snow. Not including the highway trucks and stuff. Those things just, they have a tough time nonetheless. Unless they're on just road, which is a rare commodity around here. But I mean, they help you in the beginning enough to get better vehicles. From what I can see, heavies are where it's at. Heavies and off-roads. Unless there's just infrastructure already around, then you don't necessarily need them. But I mean, might as well keep them. And now we begin the long journey. Across the map we go. Thinking about it, I don't really know why I even decided to play this game. Because it's not like I play anything super like this already. Most of the time, I generally just play like War Thunder. Or, well, mostly just that. That's like the one common game I'm always playing. I'll switch off to other ones every once in a while. Usually play some multiplayer games with some friends I know. Typically 7 Days to Die, and sometimes, more recently, Deep Rock Galactic, which is a pretty good, decent game for what it is. Risk of Rain 2 is also a pretty big one we used to play all the time, but you only play that for so long before you've done as much as you wanted, really. Other games I played, it's like a single player. The big ones are like Factorio, stuff kind of like that. There's a bit of Stormworks. I play that in the hopes that I can make something good, but I always have like this creative spark going to it, it's gone. People who make nice detailed craft or something else. Maybe if I just put more time into it. Had more pictures while I actually built it, maybe that'd be better, but I don't know. Yeah, relative like War Thunder, this they don't compare at all. There isn't moving cargo in War Thunder, there's just fighting tanks and planes, sometimes boats. Except for we don't really talk about that because if only 5 people play boats. I'm not one of them. Maybe one day they'll be better. Maybe I played this because it kind of has the same feedback loop as Factorio. I'm thinking maybe. In a sense where you have a problem to solve. Youch. But it's kind of on to you to solve the problem and get everything set. Which, for me, just my brain, it loves that. Oh, Lord. Something about knowing that, like, I solved that problem is just really rewarding. If you haven't played Factorio, I recommend it 100%. Just be careful with it. It's extremely addicting. Especially once you move past like the old graphics and such. Not old graphics, but it's just its own style. Some people don't like it for that, but if you don't like that, I mean, I guess you could always just do Satisfactory. It's like not a successor in any way. It's kind of the same process, but just 3D. It looks pretty nice. Except for the terrifying like spider creatures, those things are something else. The only downside to Satisfactory is there's no like base defense as there is in Factorio, where you just set up nice defensive lines, which I enjoy doing. Satisfactory, you only ever have to fight stuff because you want to get more resources. In theory, you don't even need to do that, since veins and that are infinite. Unlike in Factorio, where they're finite. You can change settings and stuff, but they always still have an end to them eventually. Which means you'll want more resources eventually. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but then what's the point? This leads us perfectly into the warehouse. I need to pick up supplies for this lumber mill. Ooh. Trailer kind of did a funny there. Maybe I can pull it back over. Just maneuver a bit. Grab on. Pull. Whoop. I think that's good. Yeah. Attach that back on here. Hopefully turn. Now before I grab this stuff, I'm going to double check what I need to grab. Because I don't want to make this journey again. 2 concrete blocks, metal beam. Metal beam, concrete, concrete. Easy as that. I'm going to hopefully maneuver around here. Get to the tunnel. And swap back to our other truck. Which will be mostly the same drive, except for to drive through that absolutely awful part of the map. But I've done it before with that truck, and it actually just gets through it. Even with a trailer, surprisingly. And we will travel